Hello folks, this is Trouble T Cat of the Zombie Arcade, and the game we're playing today is Splinter Cell. This is the first Splinter Cell game, which I think came out in 2001. I'm not 100% sure. I know it came out around the same time as Halo Combat Evolved, which of course was the only game in the Halo franchise. There are no other Halo games, and there never will be. Let us never speak of this again. And I think it came out around the same time as that, because I remember arguing about which game looked better. I think overall Halo probably had better graphics, but this game, it does have really nice shadows, which was sort of the feature, well, for the time, which was for the feature they were really pimping out.
Everybody's been real coy about
you can see those shadows here. They you know, they showed them off every chance they had, basically, which is why you're in this room with the sunlight filtering through the blinds and looking really bad by modern standards.
You can imagine, and we'll be online through your earpiece and OPSEC.
And that's how we're handling training.
Yep. Sorry to make you run the course. I know you've been taking care of yourself.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it a little bit quiet so you can maybe hear this.
But trade graph
you know,
something you don't forget.
I should turn on subtitles.
Wearing high heels.
Good thing this isn't important, it's just banter.
Be careful, Fisher. Everything we say is being monitored. You know how
oh shit, everything we say is being monitored? Fucking tinfoil hat time.
Third Echelon is a brand
That's
new
terrifying.
The role aggressive intelligence operations will play in NSA's future will depend
aggressive intelligence operations? What the fuck does that mean? Is it like aggressive negotiations? Alright, I'm just gonna turn on the subtitles before we proceed. Sounds, graphics. How the fuck do I inventory, mission information. I guess I won't turn on the subtitles because I guess there aren't any. I guess whoever made this game just really hates deaf people. That's okay though. So do I. I have to admit, I'm a little bit annoyed. I already recorded this once, this first level, and it was so cool. But I had a bit of a technical malfunction, so I'm having to do it again. And you know, it was so good. You wouldn't even. It's probably for the best that I lost it, because it was so amazing that it probably would have like blown your mind out of your face or something, and destroyed your monitor, which would have been really upsetting. I just want to take a moment to say this is not X Beyond the Frontier, which I was doing a Let's Play of previously. I'm pretty sure that shit. And I didn't do any stupid fuck-ups like that the first time either. I'm pretty sure my X Let's Play is not going to continue because, although I like that game, it did not make for very interesting watching, I have to say. There was a whole lot of nothing. And I mean, I got to record like 45 minutes or an hour or something for about 7 hours of gameplay, which is not a great ratio. So Splinter Cell is a Tom Clancy game, and it's sort of the older style. I mean, lately the games in the franchise have become a bit more accessible. In some ways, I guess Splinter Cell was actually the start of that, because they moved away from squad-based, like, super realistic, hardcore tactical shooters like Rainbow Six, which is an awesome game. Except fuck Rainbow Six 3 with a rusty spoon. Not Raven Shield. Raven Shield was good. The game called Rainbow Six 3 on console, that thing was not a Rainbow Six game. And so I guess this is sort of the beginning of the end. This is when the game started to become a little bit less realistic and a little bit more action-intensive, although it is still a lot slower pace and a lot more of an old-school game than the recent Splinter Cell Conviction, which I also have and like. And if you're wondering why I'm just stopping here and spinning my camera wildly around Sam Fisher while he poses in this ridiculous manner, it's because, can you believe this is actually something that they advertised, like, really hard? The ability to make your dude do the splits. Like, really, that just looks painful. And there are all these hallways in the game that are, like, exactly this far apart, because obviously there's only the one animation for this, so unless the hallway is exactly the right width, you can't do it. And, I think they actually removed this from later games because they realized this is just like some ridiculous bullshit and nobody would ever do that. And it just looks stupid. Then again, at least it's not Solid Snake, Old Snake, whatever, humping the ground in Metal Gear Solid 4 when you want to go really slowly. That I needed an adult. That scarred me for life. As much as I enjoyed that game. So anyway, this game is not super fast-paced. You'll notice a lot of the character movements like this one are kind of slow, and I accidentally go the wrong way for a second there. And it's because it's from the end of what I would call the old school era of gaming. You know, there was a certain period of time where games just became less hardcore, and if you weren't around for it, you know, playing games back when they were like for men, you'll never understand, and you'll never be like a pro dude like me. Not that I claim to be like really good at games, but like I'm a pro. And it's important to know that there's a difference between being really good at games and being a lead pro gamer dude. It's a very big difference. Because pros just have a different mindset, and they were there, man. They remember what it was like. Even if they were only like 5 years old when it was like that, they remember. Because they are pro gamers for life. They have the mentality for victory. Like me. I like this little that didn't happen. I like this little acrobatics moves you have to pull in the game. It's kind of like they tried to mix in a little bit of platforming, which has gone away in later games, but I like the fact they try to mix it up. Oh yeah, that's right, this door is inexplicably locked, and you'll notice I don't have any lockpicks. No way of picking that locked door at all. No way whatsoever. I'm not carrying anything with me which would allow me to pick a lock on a locked door and gain entry. At all. Man, I love these fast load times. This game used to take a long time to load on my piece of crap rig.
The objective is to sneak through the area without being detected.
Alright.
We've got live bodies in there. Some of the top CIA instructors have kindly volunteered to be your victims.
Oh shit, I hope they knew what they were getting into, because I don't care if these guys are CIA or whatever, they're supposed to be on my team. I am going to beat the crap out of everybody I see. Because, you know, that's how I play stealth games. I don't go for just, like, sneaking past people undetected. No, I mean, I use stealth and everything, because otherwise you die if the game is balanced properly, like this one is. But, I don't have lockpicks. I will kill everyone. That's what I'm saying, because that's just how I am. Oh, and now, I guess I pulled these out of my ass or whatever. Because now I have lockpicks with which to pick the lock. Let's just keep going through here. And now my lockpicks are gone. They have disappeared into the nether. The nether regions. I hope not. I mean, the fact that you can't retrieve them makes it extremely worrying if that is what has happened. Anyway, let's interrogate this guy. I hope I have some, like, lemons to squirt in his eye or something. You know, some serious interrogation, Evil Genius style. I don't know if anybody played that game. It was a cool game. You know,
Sorry about that.
I really like training levels in games, and it's a feature that I miss in games. That was always in older games, and it's not in newer games. And I know a lot of newer games are simpler. I can interrogate him again.
28469.
Oh right, 28469. 28469. So you do actually have to remember that. Okay, so it was 7, 8, 12, 93? No, shit. Shit. I guess I am senile. 28469. No, you know, there was always a training level in older games, and I really like that. I must have played the Hazard course in Half-Life, the training mission in Deus Ex, this damn thing, back in the day when America's Army first came out. I know. It's awful. It's so bad, but I kind of liked it, and I played the training missions a lot. I feel a lot better now that I've said that. Anyway, oh, I feel terrible now. Anyway, you guys,
This next door is
I really miss training missions in games,
and near impossible to hack.
and I think I might be,
Fortunately, it's just a
you
matter of
know,
getting the right eyes to the scanner.
mentally different or something, that I actually miss these things and like them instead of things that teach you to play as you're actually doing something. But you know, I always preferred a blatant tutorial level to a thinly disguised tutorial level. It's like, yeah, we're not gonna go out and say it's a training level, but it is. You know it is. Don't you feel dirty when we lie to you? Because you know I do. But I mean, I just love training levels. They were my favorite part of games. Sometimes Rainbow Six has all this different training stuff you can do. The first Rainbow Six, it's fantastic. It is so cool. I guess maybe these days it's less necessary because they don't make games like they used to. As I said, the hardcore phase is over. Games these days are simple, and they're for stupid people and girly men who don't have time for 700-page instruction manuals. I always have time for 700-page instruction manuals.
We've got a network of photocells
Mandatory training levels because you have too much crap to possibly comprehend or learn as you go. I mean, but even in a game like this, which is relatively simple, or in Half-Life, which is so simple, I just loved tutorial missions. They fill me with joy and warm, fuzzy thoughts, and I don't know why.